Yeah. Let me know. Let me know when, because it's not on the TV anymore. Okay. Can you come fix the TV when you get a chance? Okay. Hey, everybody. Happy hump day. So, oh my gosh, so many crazy things have happened. I have so much to talk about. But, I hope everyone is having a good Wednesday. Every day's hump day for me. Anyways, okay, crazy thing happened last night, you guys. So it was like around 2 or 3 a.m. Like I hear Richard just like scream bloody murder, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And he comes running in. He got stung by a scorpion last night. We've never had that happen. I guess there's a lot of scorpions in Las Vegas, but we've always heard about them. We've never, knock on wood, had that happen. And I thought you could just die. Like I thought you just died when you got stung by a scorpion. You can. But we read about it online immediately because I didn't know what to do. And they said just put like, like ice it and stuff. Because it's just like swollen. But they said he should be all right because, there's little scorpions. But Richard saw him. I mean, like a guy came up and Richard tried to chase him and kill him. He was so mad. But his foot really hurts today. I mean, but he getting stung by a scorpion. So that was pretty tragic. And so I've been feeling real bad for Rich today because I don't even know how painful that is. I mean, he says it's pretty bad. He says it hurts pretty bad when you get stung. And you can die, so I'm a little nervous making sure he's all right today. I don't know. I don't know how much venom or whatever poison you have to get to die, but those little buggers.
My foot was a little numb, and now. After getting stung, I can definitely, it's like tingly. It's like,
maybe he's like healing you in some way.
Maybe the venom.
So Richard had a numb foot. It's been numb for many years. And now he says after getting stung, he's actually having more feeling. And even though it's numb, like it hurts him. So like he can feel this. It's like hard to describe. But he's saying he's having more feelings. So maybe it's one of nature's things where the little scorpion's going to help him at the end of the day. Who knows? You'd like to hope that when we're Jedi. That's how we like to believe. But so anyways, yeah, I've still been really dealing with a lot of just kind of like emotional instability in the sense of like I feel really bad for how I acted, and I keep kind of being reminded that I'm kind of like, wow, like Gloria's now very tired, and getting in like, more acting her age now, and I realized like I kind of missed out I got to hang with Gloria for many years, but in the last 2 years when she was still very lively, because she's just getting more tired now, I didn't appreciate that time, and I was mean to her, and now she's just tired, and it's like, why would I be meeting someone who's kind of just enjoying their last couple of years, I'm just really struggling with this, like, a lot. And so we took Gloria wanted to try to get some free food today, but we were in there, there's long lines. I'm like, Gloria, I'm not going to have you sit here for 2 hours for free food. Like, you're 82 years old. That's like what she wants to do, but I'm like, no. And she didn't even have her valid ID, so that's the only way I could kind of really get her to leave, because she's like, no, I'll stay. I said, well, Gloria, you need valid ID, and we're getting her ID on Monday at the TV. We've been waiting the appointments. I happened to get that one appointment, but all the rest of them were July.
I don't know how you
and I know it was why I kept having to do it. They said, keep trying, but it was just this Jedi timing thing, because otherwise I couldn't have gone to New York, But so we've been waiting for hers, and this appointment, it's a Monday for their license, and I hope they get it. I hope it all. I need to actually make sure we have all the right paperwork. I hope we're able to get them everything they need so they could get their IDs. But we had a nice ride over there, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna like have you just like stay here. And it was a really nice day, and it was feeling really good. But then like she's back in bed, and I'm just like. She doesn't really go to the club anymore. We got her to actually shower today here at the house, which was good. And so we gotta give her her medicine. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Richard, I forgot. Give her her medicine. That's why she's back in bed. Okay, sounds like she's doing good for a minute. We forgot to give her medicine today. I gotta bring the pills back here. Otherwise I'll forget if they're out there. They're on her coffee table, and so I forget. We gotta give her diabetes medicine. She doesn't care for herself, so we have to care for her. But I'm like, I don't think she's going as soon as we thought. Luckily, because she kind of is bouncing back to life. But still, it's just like she made some rice today, and she just it overflowed and stuff. Rice is kind of Gloria's thing. Like she's just slipping, and I'll never forgive myself for being mean to her when she still had so much life to her. And I just don't know why I acted like that. I mean, I just had so much anger. And I don't anymore, but it's like it was at her expense. So I don't know. Everything's difficult right now. Like I'm trying to do all the chores and stuff, but I just normally have all this drive, and I think I'm so great, I'm I'm an asshole. I think sometimes in order to kind of really do things efficiently, you have to think you're so good at it, but once you realize you suck, it's harder. So I am struggling. And when I know I'm not, the thing is, I am a good person that did a really bad thing. Because normally I don't do things like that. But I have been angry for a long time. But overall, I never try to hurt anybody or screw them over. I try to help people. But in this instance, it just went so bad. So it's hard. It's hard to blog because I know I was just going to cry. And it's not fake. People are trying to act like this whole thing's fake. I wish it was. I wish it was fake where it was sorry. You guys have me all crying and stuff. You guys don't have me. Yeah, it's important for me to come out here and apologize and kind of finally see from your guys' perspective. I was so mad at people that thought I was mean. It's it's ridiculous. I mean, if you're ever that angry, please reevaluate yourself. This is hard to be that angry at a person. Even I'm saying, even if the worst tragedy, still, you can always get over things. When you have that much anger, it's probably you're angry at yourself. But yeah, it's difficult, because I can't go backwards, Gloria is probably, gonna remain like this, a little, not necessarily die tomorrow, but you never know. But I don't think she'll ever have the amount of energy she used to have. And I'm I feel like I robbed her of that. But then I'm also she was 80 when we got here, so I think she was gonna start getting tired, and that's why we needed to get here. We should have got here sooner. She was holding on to her lashing, taking care of it. So it is time for her to rest. But I don't want her to go because, I just like having her. At least she was telling us about Vegas, in the 70s. And it was, maybe she can open up a little more because she was actually talking about things today. It was good. So I was asking her questions and stuff. So we were talking a lot in the car. For so long, we've all just been silent in the car. So crazy. Because we're not a quiet family. We've all been so quiet. But we all were very wild stallions, all four of us. And I don't think the way we acted before was ever going to all work together in one household. So we've all had to calm down, I guess. You know, I was insane. Now I've gone on. So everyone's just kind of calm now, I guess. But it feels like there's not as much life in the house now, and I feel like I like killed it, you know. And that's what I'm struggling with. And I feel like I'm so mad when everyone was having fun, you know. And people do that, you know. Get angry when people are having fun. It's like insane. Get angry when they're having fun. It's ridiculous. It's like jealousy because you're a grump. Oh. But anyways, it is day 14. No alcohol. And it's not day 14, no sugar though. I'm still struggling with that because I've been like, it's very sad. So well, at least I haven't been drinking. But it's, I want it tomorrow really to start being healthy again because I don't feel good. Even the sugar doesn't make me feel good. I feel much better when I'm on the carnivore diet. Like I just feel better when I'm on the carnivore diet. So, but anyways, good news, good and bad news. It's like always like we're trying to help Gloria, and then things happen. I'm explaining it's like and then it seems like it's like, oh great, it worked out for you. So good and bad news today was so we wanted to book my trip because we found out that we could get what is the thing? A firm would do Expedia, which is through Amazon. So Amazon credit can pay for Expedia things, which can pay for my flights in States. So we realized that through Expedia they would give us all this money, but you know, through other things not enough even for the bed. But through Expedia, sure. You know. So Richard went ahead and booked like the first half of my trip. Like it's all paid for and everything. Basically Amazon. And we did it on a 6-month thing, and we'll just pay him back monthly, and then there's no interest. If you pay it off in 6 months. So we signed up for that, which we can do. It's been a problem because I can pay off most of it when I'm in New York, but it's just nice to already have it paid for. And then he's going to book my return flight. We already paid for my flight there. But so then we said, let's use our money, our actual physical, like you know, like cash, not like credit, for not like literal cash, you know, in the account, to buy Gloria's bed stuff because it's Prime Day for the next couple of days. And so, because there wasn't, it was like that's how it had to go. Where it had to be Expedia or nothing kind of thing. You know how credit goes. So cool. We got my trip booked, have it all paid for, great and awesome, and I'm really excited about that. The hotels are paid for and stuff like that for the first like week of my trip, which is like never been the case. So it feels really good. But then Richard goes to buy Gloria's bed today, and of course something goes wrong, right? So they took the money, but then there's something where, I don't know, Richard hasn't got it. He was so irritated. I haven't heard the story. But, you know, where they took the money, but now that it's not the one he wants or whatever. So now, in order to get the money, we have to wait till tomorrow. But I'm like, I just want to get this bed ordered, like, immediately for her. And we couldn't order it any sooner because we're trying to get her a really nice one. If we wanted a crappy one, we could have had it, you know, weeks ago. But we're trying to get her a queen size that's adjustable. Oh yeah, tell him. Yeah, actually, I have no idea what happened, honestly. He kept just saying, they'll give me the credit tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't, but what happened? They'll give me the credit tomorrow. Like, when he's mad, he doesn't finish the story, so I don't know. Like, is he talking? Okay, I don't know if he's talking now.
Okay. Before I get too far, let me check to make sure my sound's working. I really wanted to test this out. Okay, can you guys hear me? Thanks for subscribing. So on the this is kind of ridiculous actually, because on the Affirm app, for those of you who don't know what that is, Affirm is a credit thing that's a non-credit thing. It's kind of like it's like a internal credit thing. I don't know exactly what you define it as, but basically what they did was they took all the money 3 times because like it said, oh sorry, there was a problem with the transaction because it's a loan, but plus you put down a deposit. And what happened is that I put down the deposit, and then it said there's a problem. Please try again. So I tried it again and said, sorry, there's a problem. Please try again. I was like, what? So I tried it again 3 times, and it hit until finally it just drained my account, and it's all pending, of course. So they'll eventually release the funds, but until they do that, that's not going to happen. So that's that. That's all there is, John. That's all I had.
Back to me. Are we back to me? I don't know what's going on. I can't hear. Okay, we're back to me. Okay, I couldn't hear unfortunately because it's all the way over there, and then I have to knock over all this stuff to get over there. I'm not that lazy. It's just there's all the lights and stuff in the way, and the tripod. So I still don't know the story because I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear him talking. So I still haven't heard this story though. It's funny because I missed it because I couldn't hear you.
That's okay.
But I'll have to ask him later. So anyways, you guys know the story now of what happened. But so I guess we can maybe order tomorrow, right?
Well, maybe tomorrow when they release the funds, I'll do it. It's no big deal.
Richard was like yelling at the customer service, so irritated. Because they'll take it like in 5 seconds, but then they'll hold your money forever. Oh, hopefully, yeah. But it's just like.
They do have like a 100-day you can return it, no questions asked policy.
That's cool. But it's so irritating too because like, it's just like I would have rather go where like the bed went smoothly and maybe the other thing was it's just how it goes around here, and it's like it's annoying because we're trying to make everything.
He's here.
Huh?
Mark Fusion's here.
Hi, Mark Fusion. Hello.
It's like one of those Klarna things.
What is that? What's Klarna?
Klarna, it's one of the, like it's firm. It's like one of the.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Like it's basically like Amazon is paying for your trip now. It's like it's because we've been doing a lot of things to Affirm, but then we pay them off, so then they give us more and more credit. Like, oh, here, get credit here. Like we started doing that. Richard actually first got my like jewelry on Affirm. That's how it first started. Because he was like, Joy needs some jewelry, and we didn't have money. This was when we first.
Hi, in reality.
This was in like 2023. Oh, hey, in reality. And so he first got those on Affirm, and then we've paid off all that. That was a couple of years ago. But now, yeah, they said my trip, and then if you do it in 6 months, no interest. So I first said, I'll stretch it out, and then Rich said, no, let's just do 6 months. I was like, yeah, actually, no interest. Let's just do that. Makes sense.
Next year we'll use it again.
Yeah, because then we'll do it again, maybe for if I have to go again, which I probably
will. Pay for the trip with the trip.
But Gloria definitely was bouncing back today. Oh, Richard, you need to go give her medicine.
I will.
There's one. She needs 2. Just look at the bottles. Okay, one of them is she never finished her antibiotics. I was looking at her bottles. So I don't even know when she was taking antibiotics, but you're supposed to finish it. So maybe all this time she's had something where she started.
Another appointment with the doctor?
Yeah, we gotta get her an appointment with the doctor. She refused to go, but we're gonna have to send her. But anyway, so I was looking. Yeah, so one of them, and then one of them's ibuprofen. So make sure you get the 2 that are. One says take twice a day, and one says take once a day. She needs both those. We forgot to give it to her this morning. Then later we gotta give her the other one again. And it's like kind of late, but at least at the end of the day, it's like 3:30. So yeah, so give her the 2, and then later I'll give her the other one again. But that does seem to help her a little bit, the diabetes medicine. We gotta remember that, Rich. So if you go give her that, because I forgot to give it to her this morning.
I'll give it to her right now.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I'm saying. Good. Yeah, that'd be good.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, because she was doing better, and then all of a sudden she kind of like.
Yeah, we gotta start taking better care of
Yeah, we did get her in the shower today, which is big. She wanted us to drive her all the way to the club to shower, and we were gonna, but then we said, "You sure you don't want to just go in the shower here?" And she's like, because she was scared of that shower because the temperature couldn't control. I said, Richard really can fix the temperature. It won't burn you, because it was scary. Like it would scold you. Like it would get so hot. Like and you wouldn't know. It would be you had it one temperature, then all of a sudden while you're showering, it like changed temperature, and like burned you. So her and Annette were very kind of terrified of that shower when we first got here. and Richard fixes it for him so that doesn't happen. But I don't think she's trusted it, and so today she did get in there, so that was good. And I think that made her. Then we drove her to get the free food, but we only sat there like 10 minutes, and then I was like, Gloria, we're not gonna sit here. Probably the line was so long, and I don't even know if me and her were doing the right thing. I went and asked the guy; they don't really help you at all. And he's like, here's a number, and you sit down, and you're like, but then they were calling numbers, I couldn't hear a thing. It was like this muffled, like loudspeaker thing. I was like, is it just my hearing? Because I have bad hearing, but are other people hearing the numbers he's calling? And on the screen it said 36 and ours said 84, but then the number wasn't moving on any level, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm 36. I can't hear anything he's saying.
100%, Mark.
And Gloria doesn't even have valid ID right now. And I said all these signs need valid ID. And I was like, we're going to sit here for because I was going to sit there with her. We're going to sit here for 2 or 3 hours, and then they're going to say she doesn't have valid ID. She's the only one that can do that. I don't. She needs a valid ID, then she brings her bill. She likes to go do that all the time. We haven't done that in a long time. Remember, I used to make a big stink because she did used to go too much, and it was kind of wasteful because other people would use it. But now, we thought it would be fun for her to go today, but it was like, I'm not going to have you sit here in these uncomfortable chairs. You're 82 years old. You got to be treated like a princess. I said, do you want to go to Smith's? We'll get you anything you want. She's like, no, she just wanted to go do that because it's like something fun. Like she but it's not that fun. You know what I mean? So we're like, no, you're not going to sit here. So we brought her back, and then she was doing pretty good, and she had some kebabs, and she made some rice, but it overflowed. So she's kind of forgetting rice used to kind of be her thing. But we've been pretty much doing all the cooking. But I said, I kind of mentioned it to her. I said, Gloria, do you want to make some rice with your kebabs?
Absolutely loves vodka.
Huh?
Rob Banks loves vodka.
Oh, okay.
So just letting you know.
Thanks, okay. But, I also got her caffeine tea today. Yeah. So we figure, it's not fair for her to just have no energy anymore. And we never meant to take the caffeine. It was because of Annette. But now Annette's not.
Were you adjusting the air earlier? Is that why I was sweating?
I probably did, yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Okay, I won't just do the air. Yeah. No, I get cold and turn it up, and he's like sweats. But anyways, I'm tired today. I did a lot today, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. I mentioned it to her because I got these kebabs at Smith's. They're cool. They're like they're beef kebabs, but they're already made as kebabs, So there was 3 of them, and so Richard, Gloria, and Annette had one. I didn't have one, and I said, Gloria, would you like to maybe make some rice with the kebabs? Because she loves making rice. And we're trying to kind of get her, because we were kind of, mean to her and kind of, she didn't want to do anything. So now we're kind of, not, pushing her away, but just saying, and she's like, oh, yeah. But then she kind of forgot about it. So, overflowed. So I went in there. I was like, oh. And so, but it's still, Gloria does make, the best rice. But she's kind of forgetting some things, so. But she enjoyed that. She had the rice with her kebabs, so she's sitting there with the rice and kebabs. So, she is just so sweet, and I don't know how I saw her as so. Well, there was an aggressiveness. I'm not excusing myself, but it is interesting. This whole household, all of the anger has been removed from everybody. I was not the only angry person. I just continued to be the angriest person.
She's now resting.
Okay, did you give her a medicine though?
I did give her the medicine. Now she's resting.
Okay, good.
I told her that, I'm seeing that, we gave her the tea with International Delights, which is bad for you even if you don't have diabetes.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I think we maybe just have to, even though she likes it,
yeah.
I know you don't want her to suffer, but I think it's making her tired. It's going to kill her. I think maybe we have to really...
Yeah, we have to. I know the tea.
I know she doesn't like it, but it's it's best.
Well, we're trying to figure out what's best, because she's not getting out of bed either way, so it's but now today was better. But she is getting sick. We need to just probably take her to the doctor. She's so stubborn. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll just have to make an appointment, because I don't know, do we take her to the ER or something? I think we just need to call her doctor for her, because she won't do it. I don't even know these things. We don't know Gloria. always has her little books where she does her own stuff with like calling her doctor and stuff. We don't even know her doctor's name. We take her there, but like I don't actually know her doctor's name. We know where the place is, you know, and so we need to figure out these things because she was very much not really wanting us to take over for a very long time. So there was definitely a resistance there where she didn't want to relinquish control. So there was a lot of tension and anger on her side, but she had to. I mean, she was getting sick. You know, I mean, she was 80 when we got here, and so even though, you know, I know that I was mean to her, she was gonna get sick, you know, because she is older. Does that make sense? And so we had to get here because she only had so much left, you know, energy to like do everything for her neck kind of thing. You know, she'd run around. You know, she's still driving at, you know, 80 years old. She, you know, her eyes have gone out. We're going to get her license, but she don't need to be driving, you know. She used to scare her, you know. She couldn't drive at night. It scare her. And it's hairy here in Vegas. Oh, my gosh. It used to be more pleasant, especially in Summerlin. It's not anymore. It's like, everyone's come through Summerlin now. So when she used to drive, it was a little more pleasant. It's like, it's scary out there. I don't even like driving in Vegas anymore. I'm like, Richard, I mean, I will drive. I drove today. But, I almost prefer when he does now. It's really, people got aggressive here, and it's turning into, you know, mini LA. So it's getting crazy on the highways, and they're huge, and everyone goes a million miles an hour. In New York, it almost like easier to drive because people are going slower. Does that make sense? So like, even though there's like all this traffic and stuff, like slower speed. Here, when I get home, I freak out. That's what I'm saying. When I went from the airport to home, especially because, you know, my alcohol like makes me edgy. So I'd had alcohol that day, but I didn't have alcohol until I got home. Didn't have alcohol at the airport. I'd had alcohol in the morning. So when I got home, I was like needing the alcohol because I was like on edge from being in the car. But yeah, this trip, I'm trying not to focus on the alcohol because it's not good when you're trying to just stay sober right now. But I really hope I kind of stay healthier this trip. I'm really trying to get healthy. Like, my goal is tomorrow to just be like back on track. And I honestly feel like I can be there. Like, it's weird. Like, Gloria is kind of like healing me too, because Gloria is very good at moderation, and I'm not. And just her influence, she has influenced me a lot the last 2 years. And I get embarrassed by like how much we eat in comparison to her. And I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think I was mad at her for that because I was like I wanted, like, I feel like she was judging us, but she's not. But she is a little. Because it's like, what are you guys doing? Because me and Richard eat too much. Like, we have, even when we're doing the beef, we eat too much. So I've been eating less, but messing up a bit with the sugar, but still trying to kind of like eat less. But then I've had, you know, times when I've messed up with that. But I'm saying, like, it's like the thing is, I'm really weird where like I can do something like cold turkey, but then I'm not gonna really heal, if that makes sense. So the times that I've like fully kind of like worked my way out of an addiction, if that makes sense, kind of been like, what's causing this? And then like, and this time it's the most. Like, the other times I wasn't fully like aware of myself yet. Like, I'm feeling very like I'm understanding why I was doing the addictions in the first place, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So it's like the clarity is like, you're gonna stay in addiction when you kind of know why you're doing. Like, it's like addictions happen usually out of like, because you're not wanting to think about things. You know, you're trying to shut things out. But once you're like aware, it's like knowledge is like hard to deny. I actually got really mad when I first started to realize things. I was like, man, life is difficult when you actually are not an idiot. Like, it's a weird concept, but no, really, like, when you don't know that much, like, life is like bliss, ignorance is bliss. Like, you're like, oh, everything's wonderful. When you start to realize how daunting everything is, and especially the cruelty and suffering that occurs in the world as you get older, it is harder to, you know, just just put your blinders on, at least for me. That's not really shocked, but like rich people can do that. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you just shut out these people in need at your doorstep? I can't. I don't have any money, and I'll give them to the homeless people. I'm just like, and people, oh, you judge them. I'm like, get out of here. They're in a different stage of their life. And maybe with someone's help, they'll get to a better stage. But if people keep hating on them, they definitely aren't going to get out of that. And so it's like this weird thing of like, people think just because right now I'm right here and I did that. That's what I was talking about, where like with my body and my looks, I was like, me so much better than everybody, so much holier than that. And then now I really got knocked off my horse, and now I'm really struggling to get back on my carnivore diet. It's hard. I mean, because sugar is an addictive drug, and so is alcohol. And both of those I really struggle with when I go to New York, and people go, oh, don't go to New York. Then okay, then just stick my head up in the sand and not experience life. It's like that's what I was doing, but I wasn't healing. So now, like, every trip to New York, I'm like maturing. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys know this too. New York is like, you learn a lot every time you go. Like, because it's in New York, you have pretty much some of the smartest people in the whole world are there. You know, I mean, the wealthiest, smartest people, like, because they're, some of the businesses, you have some of the people that maybe are running the, top businesses in the world live in New York, and stuff like that. So you have very successful, very bright people there. Not everybody, but most people. I mean, if you have to hack it in Manhattan, you have to be pretty intelligent, and even the people, that are on the outskirts, find their way of being intelligent by, doing their whatever little hustle they have to do, like the people that come from Queens and Yonkers and the Bronx and stuff into Manhattan, to work. Like, everybody still has to be very smart, if anything, like, just getting around on the subways, it takes a certain level of intelligence. It's not, like, as easy as you think. Like, even, luckily you can look on your phone now. I know now, but, like, it's not just one of those where it's, like, super obvious. Some of the stuff is, but some of it's not. Like, your first time, like, Richard taught me everything when I first went there. Otherwise, I would never go to New York on my own. Wouldn't dream of it. I would have never dreamed of going to New York on my own, and I wouldn't have. But we lived there for a year, and Richard taught me everything because he had already lived there during the 9/11 time. And he just showed me everything, and we took the subway always, and so, like, I just learned so much, and he just taught me, like, everything. Like, he taught me, like, oh, here's the thing, you got the east and west, and you got the uptown, downtown, just the things that, like, are very simple, but if you're not taught, you don't know. And you don't know these simple things, that's like all Manhattan is, like uptown, downtown, and like east and west, And, there's a lot of streets down in the downtown that are not on the numbers, but the rest are just on a grid of like numbers. So you're like 50th and 5th, go there. And what's cool is, like, directions are very easy there if it's anything that's on one of the numbers, and that's a lot because you go, from like first to, like, gosh, I think it goes up to 240 first if you count, if you're talking Bronx, something like that, because we went up there at 242nd, and then on the outskirts, I think it goes, to like 11th or 12th, I can't remember first, on the width, and then you got, so it just, once you kind of learn, New York is very easy, but if you don't know these things, New York is very difficult. And if you have any fear or you don't know how to, like, move along, if you're slow, you're probably not going to do well in New York because you got to move. People will maul you over. As fast as I walk, I get, like, mauled over there. People are like, especially when I'm, like, carrying my bags up the subway and everyone's, like, knocking me over and I'm like, thanks. Carrying, like, my suitcase and my duffel bag and my other bag, like 3 bags going up and down the subway, and they're like, I'm not going fast enough for everybody, Some of them have elevators and escalators, but very few. So usually I'm like walking up all these stairs, and I insist on doing it because I like it. The one thing is a workout, and I figure here I just sit on my bum all day, so there I'm getting a workout. That's why I look at it. And I do like working out, but I don't like to go work out. That's a funny thing, but I like doing like active things. I'm supposed to clean the car today. Didn't get to that, but I did go shopping this morning, which I'm tired of shopping, but the thing is Richard's foot hurts. But it's more tempting with the sugar when you shop. You know, because you like go to the store. So, yeah, today did not go well with I like when I, you know, I'm more on track. Today I was kind of like off track, but I'm like, you know, with everything, like, I kind of gave myself a little like a 2-day kind of, I don't know, just like, okay, Joy, just, you know, just do what you gotta do to like ease your brain, because I'm feeling a lot of shame and regret, so it's very hard for me. Like, what I want to do is like get in bed and crawl up and like, you know, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. Instead, I need to start, you know, making sure everything's done. So I'm the one. I got up, you know, and went shopping, and then I, you know, did the laundry, and, you know, and, you know, and I cooked like a steak this morning, and cooked Richard breakfast, and Gloria wanted yogurt and fruit, so we prepared that for her and stuff. And then for lunch, you know, we did the kebabs. But, and then we took her, you know, to the place, but then I was going to sit with her there, but I was like, you know, this is just not right. And I knew that they were going to not accept her, because her ID is expired. We're going on Monday. And they said there was like 3 signs I saw that said, need valid ID. And I was like, we're going to sit here for 3 hours and they're going to turn away, and these chairs are uncomfortable and stuff. But then also it was like, at least she was kind of out of the house, but I don't think she wants to sit in like these uncomfortable chairs for 3 hours. I mean, I think she went there more out of necessity, but we're like, Gloria, you don't have to get the free food. I mean, we don't have a ton of money, but we can afford some canned food. I mean, you know, I think they give her like $50 worth of food, you know, she don't have to do that. But it was something she always enjoyed doing. Like, so we kind of just thought, we asked her this week. It was a more idea, but we just need to think of better things for her, because that's not fun. So I think this week we're going to try to get her to go to the club to just sit and tan with us. Maybe not take her a fitness class. You know, at her age, I was always like, you know, it's okay if she don't need to work out every day, is what I'm saying. But I'm sad if it's, wait, hold on, my phone is, hold on, you guys. I gotta put it on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, I had a phone call. Are you guys back? Have her do things that are more pampered. Like, I really want to get her Nanette's hair done. Less of maybe like she's having to go work out. I feel like she was going more too because we were being mean to her, but she would have still been going if she was feeling good. So it's not like, you know. But I do think she's feeling more like she doesn't need to necessarily leave the house as much. Like, where before, I think she really felt like, I gotta get out of here, you know, because it was a really bad energy. I was treating her so bad. I was like isolating her, and it was like killing her basically, because like you can't isolate an old person.
Do you want to talk about? Never mind. You don't want to talk about like.
What?
I was thinking about like how your family kind of like. We were kind of doing a little bit like what like.
Yeah, I've been taught that by my family, because my family just shuts people out. I mean, that's what they did to my Native American great-grandma, great-great-grandma. They just cut her out, and that's why we know nothing about her. But she's not the only one. I mean, everybody gets cut out. I'm cut out. And my mom's family the same way. I mean, they disowned my mom when she stayed with my stepdad, you know, and my mom was often had conflict with her family too, where they would not speak for a really long time. But my dad's family, yeah, they just cut you off. I mean, you're just like dead to the family. I mean, I don't think anyone even mentions me anymore. It's just like, you don't exist anymore. And Gloria is trying to get me to talk to my dad, and I would like to. He doesn't accept my calls, and you know, it's my fault, but not fully. I mean, it's like a lot of my anger is at my dad. My dad has done some things that are not cool, in the sense of like, I needed a dad and he hasn't been there. But I don't have like this anger towards my dad like I did, because I do understand that I had a lot of issues and I was very difficult, and my addictions made it very difficult. But I did need their support more than they gave me, because like this family supported me and they just kind of like shut me out and kick me out. And that wasn't what I needed.
Gloria is now, she's out of bed.
See, the
She
medicine
turned
was
on the,
helping.
she barked at me to come turn on the music.
Good.
So, just like, you know, I used to get so mad, like,
Yeah.
but that means that she's feeling like, hey,
Yeah.
this is the way she talks.
I know. Can I have a water, please?
Yeah.
I know. It is funny. I know she did that in the car or something, and I'm like, you know what? Nothing that she does is going to bother me anymore. I'm just going to be like, that's just the way she is. But because I want her spunk back because she can be very docile, and I don't like that.
Gloria is our link to 1950s Panama.
No, she was born in 1943.
Yeah, so she knows what it was like in 1950 in Panama.
So she was talking about the 70s here in Vegas. I guess her and John, Richard's dad, had done a trip through here when they were very young. I didn't know that because, they didn't move here till like 2011, I think, or 2009 or something like that. Maybe 2007, somewhere around there. But, Richard, that's Richard's sisters. I don't always have all the right dates. But, okay, so do you guys hear the news? Gloria, after taking her medicine, is now out of bed and is on the couch and wanted Richard to put her music on. Which earlier I told Richard to put her music on, but she was asleep. And so that's when I was like, oh, she's back in bed again. Because she didn't used to be in bed this much. She keeps acting like, oh, this is normal. And we're like, no, Gloria, you're in bed too much. I think it's the medicine. We got to get her. I gotta take it from her. The problem is she's still kind of like, I was trying to kind of take it from her, and she's still kind of like, she really doesn't like us to take over even though she needs it. I think probably all old people are that way. So, like, I didn't take the medicine because I was going to put it back here so I don't forget. If I see it and leave it on the counter, then I'll be like, oh, let's make sure good. But when it's sitting on her table, like, I'm someone, like, until I get used to a routine, I'll forget. But once it's on routine, then I'll remember. But I'm just going to take it from her. And I got to, because I want to know when it's, like, low because she won't get it renewed and stuff. So we got to get her to the doctor. I'm going to get her to the doctor. I'm going to get a doctor appointment tomorrow. I got to call. I also got to call about my loan thing. I think it's done, but they sent me this paperwork because it took me forever to get it. I got this paperwork that came when I was last time in New York. So they sent me it again, but I think they got me. I'm so bad about calling about stuff. So I got to call about Gloria's doctor and about that thing. So, okay, I'll write it down. Anyways, I'm glad. Okay, the medicine seems to be helping because I wasn't ready for her to go. We would really, really hate it here. Like, it's hard to describe. Like, she has her little presence about her, and Annette would just be devastated. So it's like, it can't happen. So I have to make sure Richard, I did this when I was in New York with Annette's antibiotics. So I'm just have to do it with Gloria. Be like, did you give her medicine every day? And I write it on my planner and check it off to make sure. Because, like, we forget, too, because we're actually getting older, too, where, like, we're not that spring chickens where you think, like, if I've taken my antibiotics and not remembered, oh, shoot, did I take it today or whatever. This is not antibiotics, but, where, like, I thought it was only old people, but, like, you can't remember. You go, oh, gee. You'll be like, did I? And so, especially if you do it regularly, you'll be like, was that yesterday or was that? So you do have to, even for us, I'll mark it off, say, yes, we did have her take it today. So later we're not like, did she take it? But I do have to write things down. Otherwise, sometimes I will forget certain things, you know what I mean? And I've always been forgetful about certain things. But I've always been good about, like if I had to write things, like I have to write down if we have something coming up for an appointment, because like I'll forget, like I'll remember, like work things, but like things where it's like this, I've had it written down about their license appointment, because things like that I'll forget if I don't have it like looking at it like constantly, like every week. Okay, that's coming up next week. That's coming. If it's just in my planner, I don't open my planner. That's my problem. In New York I do, but here I don't. So I was like, so I had to put these Post-it notes, to remind me of things. I haven't done that for a long time. So yeah, welcome to 40. But yeah, I'm really hoping that we can really make like the next couple of years. And I gotta ask Rich about the bed. You guys heard the story about the bed, but I was so irritated. I just want to hear like now. And then those things always take forever too. Like, certain things with like Amazon will be here tomorrow, but not something like the bed. It's always like, it'll take forever, I'm just like, just want everything here. But we're trying to get like the best stuff. We don't want like crappy stuff because we want her to be able to sleep nice finally. And it's not cheap. I mean, that's why we had to really kind of, bounce around some things because there was no amount of credit that was going to pay for her bed unless her bed was going to be on a plane or in a hotel. Not here, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was like Expedia was our only thing. So, but it was, if we didn't look into the bed, we wouldn't have known about the Expedia. And so that's really helpful. And we're going to have no interest because we'll get it paid off in 6 months. And then my next trip, we could probably do that again with the same credit. So that really was a fortunate thing because now when I go to New York, like everything's going to be like coming back home. Like there's nothing to like just for my daily things, but not like the expense of the hotel every day, which is not cheap there, you know what I mean? So that's going to be really nice that most people have the option to put like hotels on credit. Not us. We've been paying out of our bank account always, forever. And so things are kind of just really coming together, which when our finances get more resolved, we're also in a much better mood. So a lot of what was happening when we first years, we just really didn't have money. I was thinking about like, I was so tight on things of like getting so mad when Gloria, she was in the oils and stuff, but like we just didn't have the money for her to keep wasting. And then people were like, oh, well, you guys are doing weed. Without our weed, we would have been worse because we had so much. You took like 4 people that were insane and put us all together. That's what the Healthy Family Force was for. Insane people that have now kind of all become healthy. We're not even fully healthy, but we're pretty healthy now. Like we actually look like a normal family when we go out. That was not the case 2 years ago. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. One thing, the vulgarity and racism that came out of Net's mouth when we went out, and then her hair was wacky, and she was like, you never knew what she was going to do. And then I was, just not in any way healthy back then. I was like kind of still really struggling with coming out of my eating disorder. I was way too thin, so I just looked really bad. And then Rich was fat. So when I do my eating disorder really bad, Rich gets fat and I get thin because I guess I do it better than him. Most times that happens because the guy doesn't know, but Rich actually does it too. It's just he isn't very good. So he gets just fat. But anyways, and then Gloria, was whatever, but we were all just kind of like a mess, and we had like, broken shoes and, rips and holes in our clothes. So now I think we're all getting much more presentable. And, poor dad with no teeth sucks. And all of us have bad teeth, but at least, I don't know, we've come a long way, I feel like. And thanks to you guys, too, even the haters and everyone. Because the haters actually helped because the more they hated on me, the more angry I got. But one day, we were thinking about that. We were like, I guess that's just how it happens. Like, it's like, It's a Wonderful Life or those stories, The Grinch or something, where one day you do just change perspective. Because it is weird. Like, I'm kind of shocked how I ever felt different. You know what I mean? It's like, how was I not feeling this way? You know what I mean? It's like, that's what's weird to me. Like, whoa, it's just like a weird transition of the mind. So it is, it's unsettling. It's unsettling in a good way, but stability sometimes doesn't mean it's a good thing. You know what I mean? But people don't like change because it's scary. Because change is unknown. And realizing you were wrong is unknown. Because when you think you're right, you think you know things, right? When you... Is my phone dying or something? Okay. When you realize you're wrong, then your foundation is now shattered. Do you get what I'm saying? Because even though it was a wrong foundation, it was still the foundation that you relied upon. You get what I'm saying? Like especially when I remember my religious foundation got a little shattered. That was very unsettling. Because I always just really thought, oh, everything, God will provide. I'm a Christian. It's all going to work out. And then, oh, hey, look, we got a donation. Hey, thank you, Joanne. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Thanks. We appreciate love. Anywho, yeah, your foundation gets shattered, whether it's a good foundation or not, because it's all you knew. So, like, I remember when I first kind of, like, was kind of questioning religion, it was unsettling, because you're like, ooh, you know, you just kind of always thought it was one way. And then you go, ooh, man, maybe I was wrong, you know? And so it's not the first time I've been wrong. Because, man, I was a missionary. It was unsettling to realize, whoa, maybe that was not a cool thing, you know what I mean? I thought I was, like, saving everybody, really just irritating everybody. Missionary to China and Mexico when I was a kid. So, it was like, now I'm like, yeah, I'm not irritating Bible thumper, wasn't I? And then, you know, when I kind of came out of that, after my mom died, you know, I don't not believe in God, but I definitely don't believe in religion, I'll tell you that much. And, it is hard because you're like, I don't really know what's out there. It's kind of an unknown. And yeah, then also when I realized maybe my mom didn't kill herself, that was a really unsettling thing. Because that's when I really kind of lost it. That happened in 2022. So that was just a recent thing. That's what, like, I've been really just dealing with that. Because up from 2005 to 2022, I was only told my mom had killed herself. Like, there was no other. And then in 2022, I realized there was a whole other scenario that could be that no one had told me about, that, like, there's all these people that believed that I just was not able to interact with because my sister shut me off, and that was weird. But I was in the Air Force also, so I wasn't interacting with my family. But, like, my mom's whole family believes my stepdad did it. And I didn't know that. And so then when I started hearing all of the evidence they have, it's like, oh. But it's, my sister kind of nipped that in the bud. But so that sent me, because it just changes everything, you know? And I don't know which is worse. Honestly, I still don't know fully. If people ask me, I don't know. I don't fully know anymore. But I don't know which is worse. Like, if she did it, that sucks, because that means, like, she abandoned me and my sister. But if he did it, well, then that sucks, because then it means it didn't have to happen. That makes sense? So it's like, I don't know which is worse. But that was very unsettling. So from 2022, really, till now, and, you know, that was probably part of why I got so angry with Gloria, because I was dealing with my mom's stuff, and even though you guys are like, oh, she died in 2005, but it wasn't until 2022 that I started talking to my mom's sisters and found out, and talking to my mom's old friends and things, finding out that there could be another scenario. So that kind of really shattered my foundation. And then I got thrust into this family. Like, I've always been part of this family, but not to this level. Like, we didn't all live together. And I was still just really hadn't dealt with, like, what I kind of discovered about my mom, and then there was all these other questions. And so I kind of kept still lashing out my dad, because my dad was still talking to me from, like, 2022, a little bit. Like, he would take my phone calls. He stopped taking my phone call in, like, 23. But yeah, from 2022, because he actually talked to me about, he kind of believed the same thing I believe with my mom, that maybe it was we talked about that when I lived in Manhattan. My dad would take my phone calls for a while, because I didn't used to call my dad and yell at him. I'd only call him, like, every 5 to 10 years. So, but then I called him when I was angry here, and yelled at him when I was drinking, of course, you know, and went off on him. But, so I feel like a lot of my drinking, though, was just, I feel like, so I do think alcohol can make you angry, but I think angry people drink alcohol. Like, I think so then it's like, just makes you angrier. So I'm really trying to be like, well, since I'm not angry, maybe I don't need to, like, drown myself out with alcohol. But it's really scary to think about New York. Like, here I'm fine. Not even question. Like, I'm in the store, I'm like, yeah, I would lie like alcohol, but when I think it through, it's like, that's stupid. And I'm now day 14 and I'm feeling better. And I actually put on quite a bit of like weight in not the right spots with alcohol. It's not horrible because I was too thin, but it's like, it's important for me to have a good shape. And you can lose your shape fast where you can kind of turn into a little bit more like a blob, where you're not fat, but you just kind of like, you don't really have a shape, you don't have like, you don't have nice curves, you're kind of just like, And, certain clothes, you can make it look all right, but, without the clothes, not so good, So, and it's very important for me. So I honestly can never drink long term, ever, just for that sense, because it's very, very harsh on your body. And it's harsh on your skin. It ages you, and it puts weight in weird spots. That's not attractive spots, because it's not a healthy thing, it's poison. So you're not gonna like be healthily putting weight on. So people say, oh, just gaining weight isn't necessarily a good thing if it's not the healthy weight. Then you're just being unhealthy. You know what I mean? But putting on weight healthily is a good thing. Like when you're eating properly. If you're too thin, and if you're too heavy, well, then you need to eat more properly. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of the thing. But I'm trying to not worry about New York because it is 22 days away and I'm at day 14. And each day I get stronger and I go like, I'm fucking drinking because I feel better. And if I get away from the sugar, that will be even better. And I'm going to get the Foreman grill like I did last time in New York, if you guys remember. So I'm going to try to cook in my hotel rooms. They're pretty chill in most of the places, One place I asked when I was drunk, and they were like, I don't think that's a good idea. If you ask them. But if they end up coming to the room because you set off the smoke alarm, they don't get mad. But if you ask them, they'll say, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. But I ended up leaving the grill at the other place anyway, so I didn't even have it. But I didn't like some of the feelings I had when I was in New York when I drank. Like I didn't feel good, and and I passed out a couple times, and that scared me. Like waking up and being like, I don't know what time it is, So I keep trying to remind myself of these things that are like, that's scary because like when I'm there by myself, it's scary if like I become incoherent. Does that make sense? So I think like I'm really feeling like I'm just going to be a lot more mature this trip. Like, so I just think that like, I don't know what's going to happen with alcohol. I don't even want to, but I just feel like I hope I make the mature decisions of saying like, don't drink, Joy. Like deciding to drink is an immature decision because it's like, I'm there to be productive for work, not just like pass out, But Richard is okay with me drinking there because he's like, well, if you do want to do that, if that helps you in New York, but I don't drink here. So people go, oh, why do you let her drink there? Well, one thing he's letting me kind of, at first he wasn't cool with it, but like he's kind of letting me explore this thing, and I am working through it where like alcohol is not the way it used to be to me, but when I do go to New York, I overdo it because I'm just there and I'm lonely, and alcohol, you have a tendency to do that. So I'm kind of really like trying to challenge myself to just not do the alcohol, and stay healthy, because I do need to look good in New York. And last time I didn't feel like taking photos because I stopped looking good, and like I really always like taking photos in New York, and we actually used the photos for years, some of my good New York photos, like for ads and things. And I'm kind of like, in a way, wasting some of my last good years in the sense that I'm already 40 if I, drink away my looks in a sense. So I'm just really trying to challenge myself like that, of like, and be like, I want to help this family. This is my family, and I want to be basically, the provider here because I am the youngest. And I do like, as far as jobs go, I know my job's crazy in some ways, but like getting to go to Manhattan is pretty darn cool, you guys. Like it's not a bad thing. It's exhausting and it's a lot, but it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I get to go to Manhattan for 2 weeks and stay in really nice hotels in Manhattan, not like outside of Manhattan, in Manhattan, hotels in Manhattan. It's like life could be worse. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to really appreciate that. But then I feel bad because then I'm like, everyone's just stuck here at this house. But then I'm like, I'm not there for fun. I'm there to provide for that. But it's like, it is this hard thing where I'm like, they're all just sitting here back at home and I'm in Manhattan. And then I'm like, how could I ever be mean when, Gloria was just enjoying dancing or just enjoying the club and stuff. And I'm just like, what is wrong with me? Like, but I don't think, I wasn't having fun either. I mean, I was frowning on everybody's fun. I was the wet blanket. I was calling other people wet blankets. It was me. And I really just don't want to be that way anyway. And like me and Rich had very, very good, I call it lovers. Today where I finally connected. I've been shutting him out a lot because I was angry. So I was just like, we would do our thing, but it was like, cold. And I wouldn't feel that way until like we literally, and then I'd be like, I don't know, I would just like clam up and just be like, so I just had all this anger, like I had all this anger inside me that would just come out at different times. And it's just gone. And like there's no anger in this entire house. Like no one's angry. Like, and even if someone's doing something that normally would have irritated the other person, where we would always like snap at each other, like whatever it is, like whatever Gloria's doing or whatever and Richard's doing, like we're all just changing. I don't know. It's good. But it's also a little sad because, like with Gloria, I mean, I hope it's just her medicine. Hopefully she snaps back. But I really want her to have a little more spunk up in her. I hope, like, her spirit's not gone. But I do think she's getting a little older. But maybe it's just her medicine. Fingers crossed. All right, my mouth is so dry.
Do you want to start rolling that direction and maybe start making their steaks for dinner?
Yeah.
And we can show.
Yeah, let's start the start the dinner. Yeah.
Here, why don't you walk and show Gloria?
Oh yeah.
So you can see.
Yeah. Okay, good.
What she's doing.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi Gloria. We love you. Enjoying your. Do you want a steak? I'm gonna make a steak.
I'm fine right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, and now you ready for steak?
Probably make one fly for Nanny.
All right, we have, I got these steaks earlier. Steaks are
Let's
not,
do this and then we can wrap it up.
yeah, steaks are not affordable these days, but we've just been doing the steaks, and that seems to be better, for Gloria and Annette. Annette loves steak. She likes steaks more than burgers. I like burgers more than steak. Annette loves steak. Steak is just like her favorite thing. And we're kind of the ones that turned her on to that. I don't think the ladies ever had steak before we got here. When we first got here, we used to get them a lot of really nice steak. But then, I will combine these together. What happened is Vegas had like its moments that there was business and then it would kind of like dry up again. So like there were certain moments like in 2022 and 2023 that, I had pretty steady clients and I had some regulars here in Vegas. And then, I don't know, and then Vegas will kind of just have moments where it's like everybody goes away and then there's no one. So that's when I started going to New York. But and when we first started going to New York, we would try to really give them the best life. But then when you guys kind of came into the channel, we were really during a time where we did not have money, and I was trying to not do this job. So you guys saw us really cut back. But earlier, when we first got here, I was like getting Gloria some filet mignons was a while there, on sale. Yeah, when they were on sale, we do get them now and again. But then you guys really came during a time where we had like really cut back, where they were like, eating chicken every day, and so then everyone was hating on us. And but we couldn't afford the steaks because it was $28 for 2 steaks. That was the cheapest steaks I could get of like that are like decent steaks that are not like flat as a pancake or something, steak.
But when you think about it, that's $20 for 2.
Are you blocking with the light? It looks like it's...
No.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it looked like it was blocking. And so,
It's not a bad deal. Not terrible.
yeah, not bad.
Well, when you consider that ground beef is, what is ground beef one pound?
Well, at the Smith's, the ground beef is $8.50. So it's,
And this is about a pound steak.
yeah, so it's about, yeah. So it just depends. So the net, that's what I'm saying. We're not saving money with the net likes the steak more than. Richard, would you like a pound after that?
May as well make them while you're on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make mine too. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go to Albertsons after this.
Oh, you are gonna go because we
Yeah.
still have 2 pounds, and you have. So you don't need. You can just go tomorrow. We'll just go tomorrow. Actually, we're gonna be fine. And we got these 2 pounds that we'll do afterwards. And we still have 2 pounds, and we have the Nathan's, and Gloria. We'll give Gloria a little bit of this. She said no, but we'll give her a little bit of this. They'll split this one.
Okay.
Well, unless you think they'll need another steak tonight. What's it? Yeah, I don't think so.
They have some rice left over?
Yeah. Let's make some more rice. I'll make some more rice. I'm gonna make some more rice.
See what salads or what greens they have.
Yeah, they have some. You know what? Do you want to go now and go get some? I'm gonna make some more rice. Do you want to go now and maybe?
What do you think there? What's the water? What's the drink?
Do you want to take a net maybe?
She doesn't want to go anywhere. I think we're fine.
Okay. Then I think we have what we need.
Okay.
I don't think we need anything, but unless you thought they needed more protein. I'm gonna make some rice right now. You guys know I don't even know how to make rice. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this is me. I don't know how to do these things. That's what we need, Gloria. Okay, let me I'm gonna get the rice thing. Have her read the back of it. Oh, we need to get her some more rice. Can you put brown and oh no, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. There she got it. We gotta get some more rice though. Oh, here, go this way. Okay, what does it say? For tender fluffy, combine in 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. 1 teaspoon of salt, bring the boil. 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. Okay. Let's do 2 cups of water then. Where's 1 cup? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna make some more rice for you. Okay. So then you turn it on high, and you bring it to a boil. And you put a teaspoon of salt in there. Put a little salt in
Have you made rice before?
there. No, that's what I'm doing right now.
First time.
Yeah, my first time. So
How often does Gloria make rice?
all the time.
Like the expert.
So, bring the boil. Okay. So you leave the lid on until you boil it, huh? I have no idea how to make rice. I'm learning. Learning. Here we go. We need to get her some rice, too.
Oh, yes.
So when you go tomorrow, I think you're going, right?
Yeah, I'm going for sure tomorrow.
Yeah, you're going tomorrow. Or actually, I could probably go tomorrow.
No, I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah. It's elbow, but your foot. How's your foot, by the way?
No, I can feel my foot. It feels like I have a bag on it. It's weird. Like
You're starting to have the feeling back.
Like, maybe it's like back in the day we didn't have medicine, but maybe some scorpion venom.
Yeah, I got
my
one.
foot needed.
Yeah, he's he's a medicine
I
doctor,
needed
the
a little
scorpion.
venom.
Yeah, the scorpion was the healer.
I know. There's a doctor in the house. Scooters is here. Scooters, have you ever asked Scooters? Have you ever heard of that?
Anybody heard of a scorpion healing you?
Scorpion venom, hurt healing a paralyzed foot.
Yeah, it's crazy. You
Like,
never know.
It's like I got a tingling sensation in my entire foot now.
Oh, let's make Gloria a salad. You got it.
Yeah, let's get her greens and salad making. I'm just thinking we'll start cooking her more like brown rice,
What, should I just-
broccoli,
I'll put a
things
salad.
like that, you know?
Yeah. Let me get a little salad here. I'll make a little salad here.
Still have her.
Yeah, I'll make a little salad.
Here, I'll turn this down because if you do, you have to fixally turn down.
We're gonna make a little salad here. Oh, like this is like her and I can get their salad out of here. I'm gonna make a salad. She always makes separate bowls. I'm just gonna put it together and then they can.
Yeah, Gloria's a
pull
really
it
good
out.
salad maker. I mean,
And then they'll pull it out
one
of
of
there.
the things that I think probably when we first got married was definitely her. It wasn't like she wasn't like a cook, but she was a real good prep, a line prep.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
We have a cutting board too. I see this, but there we go. And then, should I put some cheese on there? What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah. We got some shredded cheese.
Oh, here, put a couple of these on there.
Oh yeah, you can put that. Yeah, why?
That's probably too much.
Yeah. No, we'll just put the shredded cheese. Here, put a little of that.
Okay.
You can do that. I think that broccoli's old. We gotta get new broccoli. No, that, I think it's old.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get new broccoli. That one isn't good. We gotta clean it. She had stuff, old stuff in the door. Take it out. So we're gonna put a little cheese on top. Where's the thing? Hey, I need to turn down that temperature over here. Did you already turn it down?
turn it down.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Put a little bit of it on there. You know what Gloria loves actually on her salad is a little olive oil. We do have some now. She puts a little, yeah. And then you're gonna have to serve her out of here. So we'll put a little.
Let's make one for Annette and then one for her.
No, I'm saying this is the.
Sprinkle a little lemon on
No,
there.
this is for both them, and you take it out of here, like, do you get what I'm saying?
No, what are you saying? You want me to mix it up in there?
Yeah, like you kind of mix it up, and then this is for two people, and then you
Okay.
pour it into smaller bowls. I made like a salad. It's normally how you do salad. Gloria does individual bowls, but normally
Yeah.
make a salad and then you pour it for other people. Do you want me to do that? Okay, here. Are you watching that steak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just cut this in half. And I'll have half. You know, some rice. That'll be plenty for dinner.
Perfect.
I'm gonna let it sit there. I think it's done. Mom doesn't like hers too raw. She likes hers very well cooked. And Annette likes hers a little more on her side. Oh, you did it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. But,
Yeah, you know you're done. Yeah, Matthew, I let him out of jail, bro.
Yeah. And then you could maybe put a little cheese on top.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. A little cheese on top. So then they can each have a fork with that. And there's even ranch if she wants that, but I think she likes the olive oil. Yeah. Oh, the steak's done. Okay, and I got the rice. And the rice
Give it a
is
little slice, see if it's done and then you can put it back on. You like some little vinegar? Do you have vinegar?
yeah, vinegar is up there.
Yeah, you need to put vinegar on here too.
I can put a little vinegar. Oh, and we do have ranch if she likes that. Oh, this brings a boil, and then what do I do? Then I bring it to, wait, what do I do? I have to read the back of the rice. Bring it to boil, and then low and cover the for 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, so now I do low.
Oil and vinegar.
Okay.
Have you ever had that before? Oil and vinegar?
Yeah, Gloria always does that, I think. Timer. Where's the timer on here? 15 minutes.
And then, Perfect. Okay.
Press timer. Where is everybody? Oh, they're over there. Okay, I'm gonna cut this.
I think she likes it like that.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna cut that. And then, did you want to put a little vinegar on the nets too? Yeah.
Yeah, put a little finger on that.
Yeah, here you do it. You did good. And I'm cooking the rice. And then I'm gonna make your burgers. You ready for your burgers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can wait till later if you want.
No, I don't mind making noise now.
Okay.
And then, where's everybody? Wait, bring them over here. I'll make ours. I'm ready for that. Are you? Or do you want ours later?
I'm good. I can eat mine later if you want, unless you're ready to eat now.
Are you not ready to eat? I think I'm ready to eat.
Okay. Here you go, Maddie.
Oh, I need to cut this. Hold on. Let me get this cut. And then I'll start the burgers.
Okay.
Where's that one knife? We do need to get some knives. I can lose that one. I really like. This one will work. Good, Richard took it off. I never know when these steaks are done. This one looks good, actually. Oh, Net's gonna love this. This is really, really, you guys gotta check this out. It's really rare. She's gonna love this. Can you guys see this? Can you see? Oh, yeah. It's really rare. She loves it like this because it's very, like, soft and juicy for her. Yeah, these are like $10 a piece, these steaks now. And this isn't even organic. I don't even know organic, so probably like 25. But Annette loves these steaks. So she had one earlier. There was two of them. Annette had the one earlier, and Gloria had a little bit. So we're not doing the steaks anymore. Like Richard doesn't even eat the steaks anymore. We've just been giving them to the ladies, get them healthy, because they're expensive. He's gonna try to go to Albertsons tomorrow. He said sometimes they have, because Smith's has not had a good deal. I was looking, and we try to get. Sometimes they'll have them, cheaper, like better deal for them, but they haven't lately. It's just funny, the thing is, like, Smith's has really cheap eggs right now, but those were a fortune a bit ago, and then now the meat's going through the moon again, and the vegetables and the fruit is very expensive. But then it's like each store kind of like takes turns, like so if you do have to jump around a bit if you want to get the best deals. So I've been going to Smith's, but Richard says he's going to check out Albertsons. But the problem with Albertsons is their ground beef is more expensive. It's like, yeah. It's hard to know. But he says sometimes Smith's has some really good deals on steak. Because Smith's is just, there hasn't been like any good deals. I mean, they're just like this is a good steak, but it's smaller than we'd want it to be. We thought we'd rather get a bigger one, but they just had these little guys. This was the only option. This or like a shittier one, And that's gonna love this. She loves steak. Where'd Rich go? All right, let me go get Rich, see what's going on with him. All right, Rich.
Yeah, man.
Are you ready? The steak's ready. Nettie, you guys want to come for the steak?
Yep.
Yep. The steak's ready. We have some steak for you, Nettie. But we'll give a little. Gloria, you want a little steak? Would you like a little? Yeah, a little bit of steak for Gloria. Gloria wants just a little bit of steak. She said she'd like a little steak.
Just very little.
Yeah, so give her a little. I'll let you siphon it out. And then we got salad over there. And then I'm going to start the burgers over here. Okay. And then Gloria said she'd like a little bit of steak. And
Is the rice done?
it's got a timer. It's going. But you can wait for hers. Just put it there, and I'll wait for the rice. And then no, everyone wanted the right sitting way she says. Yeah.
You look delicious.
All right, let's get this going. So we're gonna do the beef burgers now.
The what?
The beef burgers here for Richard here. Are you ready for these?
No, not yet.
Oh, you're not ready?
Yeah, might as well make me some.
Yeah.
I might as well have some.
It's about ready time. About dinner time.
Here you go, Daddy.
Oh yeah, so then Ned's gonna have the majority of that steak. And then
Annette likes the ranch dressing.
oh, okay. Put a little ranch on there then. Did you put some on there? You got it? Okay, good. Okay, the rice has 7 more minutes. It wasn't really right. It's my fault. Maybe it's just full. You guys wanna look at what's going on? We got Nays over there. We're cooking over here. Gloria, do you need anything to drink? Do you need anything to drink? Do you need anything to drink? Okay. Clean up over here. So yeah, we're just cleaning up over here, guys, and we're cooking the burgers, and then I'm gonna.
Good.
Yeah. How's the steak, Nat?
Pretty good.
Okay, good. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot I got my laundry going. What's going on? 5 minutes, okay. I got laundry too. Alright, he's about ready to flip. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. These will be Richards, and I'm going to do the nibblers next. I need to get a bong hit soon. Oh, God. I need to read the whole time I've been vlogging. It's not that long. Okay. Cool. That's almost done. Okay, I'll be right back here. Just hold on. I need a bong hit soon.
Here, right now. Take a little breather while that's cooking.
Hey guys, I'm gonna wait. Okay, let's see. Richard's burgers are almost done, and I'm gonna do my nibblers. And I'm gonna do my bong hit after that. Alright. Let's keep going. And we got like 2 minutes on the rice over here. I'm like doing the exact time. I don't know, I've never made rice before, so isn't that funny? I've never made rice. It is one of those things like not everybody makes. Gloria has made it probably more times than anybody ever, except for like sushi makers. But not me. So it is interesting these little things like, you know, like I need to learn a couple of these things from Gloria. So, you know, she's our kind of access to different times when everyone made rice every day. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Thing. Oh, right, these are almost done. And my rice is almost done. I don't know if anyone wants any, but this will be made if anyone wants any later. Okay, I think these are done. And then I'm going to pop on the nibblers. So we're cooking everything out here in the kitchen now. Can you guys believe it? Heavy negro. But yeah, I'm just a little tired today. I think a lot of emotions. You know, I was wondering why I was cutting on that little sensor thing. I was like, why is this so hard to cut? I was cutting right through the sensor tag. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm gonna make my little nibblers. I just break in little pieces. But yeah, it definitely a real mellow energy around here. I think tomorrow we're gonna go maybe to the pool. What do you think about that? You wanna go to the pool? Okay. Do you wanna go to the pool tomorrow night, you think? Like this? I think that'd be fun. Yeah, you wanna maybe go to the pool tomorrow?
Yeah, alright.
Okay, cool. That'd be fun. Yeah, we'll take Mom. We'll all go together. We'll drive over there. Oh, we're walking over there. It's way too hot. Okay, I think these are done for Richard. Oh, and I think my rice is done. If you want any rice later, there's some rice too in there. Yeah, the rice is done. Turn it off. Yeah. That's done. Okay, we got rice. Gloria, do you want any rice? Would you like any rice? Okay. Someone wants it later. All right, let me bring this to Richard and I'll be right back. Do tomorrow. We need to do that today. It's just hot out there, you guys. It's so hot out. So I don't even think it's good to wash your car, but the problem is we need to because we can't take it through a car wash because since I hit the front there, it can't go through one of those like auto car washes. I guess I could go through one of those ones where you do it yourself. We might have to just do that because maybe we'll just do that and film it and take you guys with us because I think it's not good to be like out in your front yard in the heat washing your car this time of year, you know what I mean? Like it'll take longer in my front yard, you get what I'm saying? Like there I think I could maybe be a little more efficient because it's really hot this week. And I know you're not supposed to wash your car when it's like 10 degrees outside. So the best time. So it was, oh shoot, is this off? Oh my gosh. I've been like cooking mine with, it's like off. I accidentally turned it off. Oh, these don't look weird. Alrighty. Well, I hope they liked the dinner. It feels boring, just like salad and steak, but it seems to be what they like, so. But yeah, we used to try to make it more exciting, like bring all these different things home, but all this stuff just has sugar, and it's not really good for Gloria's diabetes, so we are trying to do healthier stuff. And when you cook at home, it is much healthier. So it's like we want to, get them fast food, which they do get fast food occasionally, but it's just not healthy. Like, because I thought about today, it's like, oh, we'll get them pizza or something. It's like, it's not good for you. But we do get occasionally, but it's better, most of the time to be eating protein. That's what makes everybody healthy. So we all need to get back, like, less of the sugar. Like, I've been eating sugar periodically, and I want to be like on my full protein because I feel great when I do the full protein. So, and here, I need to clean this kitchen. Let me get to that. There's so many projects. I mean, it's not like I've been sitting on my ass much. We rested a little bit today, like about an hour nap. That's about it. That's the time I was doing stuff all day. But anywho, Richard is gonna take you guys in a minute here. To go when I eat my nibblers here, and I'm gonna do a bong hit and eat my nibblers, and then he's gonna take you guys for a little evening chat. I know it's a little bit more of a mellow vlog today. I'm very kind of like emotionally drained a lot, with everything that happened. Like I'm like, it's so crazy to kind of like just fully change your mind like that, and see things from a very different perspective, the way everyone else was. Finally, you're like, oh gosh, pulling your head out of your ass. It's unsettling and shocking and very what you're saying, like shameful. So it's like, it's a little bit hard for me to blog right now because I'm like, it's like before I was kind of like cocky in a sense, and like now I'm like, oh man, like knocked off my high horse. I kicked off my pedestal, which I was wrong, and so it's a little bit harder for me, like, 'cause before I was like, so like stuck in my ways that were wrong, and so yeah, it's just like I'm like having to fully rework my brain. Oh, and I'm realizing that like the times that I was so indignant that I was, morally correct on something, I was not. So it's like, wow, it's like, oh, geez. Like reevaluate everything. All right, here we go. These are done. I'll come later and clean the pan because it's too hot right now. It's like too hot and heavy. It's like I'll deal with it later to clean. It's hot. It's hot and heavy. And we'll clean that later. Put a little this red pepper on here. Which obviously squirts everywhere. This is a bad container. Like Lily misses the bowl. All right, so we're gonna bring this to the back and transition you guys to Richard for a bit. So thank you, everybody. I did have fun. We will be, once I kind of get my brain back after. I'm not saying I'm gonna be rude again. I'm just saying I'm just unsettled. So it's like normally I'm like, more talkative. I have all these things going on in my brain. I'm just kind of like really mellow. Here you go, Rich. Okay, I'm gonna go with the light. Okay. Did you eat your burgers or no?
I'll eat it in a minute. I'm not really that hungry right now.
Okay. Here, do you want this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the light in the bathroom. Did you eat your... Let me take my headphones off because it connects.
Okay.
Are you going outside?
Uh-huh. I'll see you later. Come on. Let's go. No, it's fine. I'm all good. You go enjoy your meal. Okay, you can do them later. Hey guys. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me turn off, well, you can't really turn off the air. It's like 100 degrees out here, guys. So we have to have the air conditioning on. Right. Fantastic. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm about to head out there and go do some numchucks. But it's like 100-something degrees out there. So I'm highly reconsidering it. How are you guys doing? What's going on in the chat today? Laugh my ass out. He is an okay guy, LOL. No, it's all good. Thank you. Just shut the. Yeah, just close the door there. No, honey, it's fine. Sorry, it's hard to have do a conversation. You know, sometimes. Joy is she is has the ability to talk and to hold a conversation of a large thing. But the thing is that when she's kind of used in that mode, it's hard to transition for her. All right, guys. Oh, what do we got going on? I don't know. The ham radio. It kind of goes and goes and goes. Joey's a pro yapper. I know. But if there's a microphone around, if I'm talking, it's like she's gonna be like interjecting. It's like, have you ever been on the phone with somebody like that before? You're talking to somebody, and if they're in the room, they're like talking to you as you're talking to somebody else, but they're not talking to you. They're talking to the other person. And it's very, 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 very difficult to communicate with either one of them when because they don't know what each person is saying. So yeah, it's just so it's just best if we kind of migrate the other opposite direction. I'm thinking about maybe heading out there and doing myself some numchucks, or maybe I'll just lay out in the sun. I can't decide. It's a hot day. Joy doesn't talk that much. Yeah, what is this nonsense? That's she would probably be she would be in your camp with that. She would definitely argue that with you. She would say, I know, what are you guys talking about? Okay, fine. We'll go out. Joy, did you want to do How about me, Joy? That's a great idea. Let's see if Joy wants to go do numchucks. Joy, did you say you want to go do numchucks?
I mean, I have two out there, and I just ate, so I'm probably not down.
Okay.
I'm full now.
Okay, I'll go do them then. Well, okay, Joy has this really bad habit. It doesn't matter what you say. She's always going to say no yet. You'll say, do you want $1 million? She's like, no. And then like 5 seconds, you know what? Maybe I will take that $1 million. Here you go. Do you want to do them? Okay. Okay, well, tell you what, why don't we both do them? Okay, guys, Joy has agreed to do the numchucks now. So now we're going to have Joy do the numchucks. $33 times 3D. Nobody likes you? Why not? What happened? You seem all right to me. I like your name. What, babe? Are you going? Yeah, Joy is just sad. People, you need to let her speak her truth. Here you go, babe.
Do you want me to go out there?
No, I'll come out and join you too.
Come on.
Depends on what you think real cowboy is.
There she is. Here.
It's really hot, you guys.
Too hot.
It's not pleasant. It's gonna be it's just not pleasant out here at all. Oh, it's so dang hot out here.
Hi, Scott. Yeah, how are Gloria and Annette doing?
Really good today. Yeah, Gloria's a little tired, but she's getting coming back.
Gloria seems really happy today.
Yeah, oh, what's happy?
She's all smiles. She's
It's
happy.
hot out here, guys. Oh my.
She's enjoying herself.
I don't know. It's too hot, sorry. I know it might look cool and it's like, seems nuts, but you're not here, it's hot as can be. Oh, it's the desert. Okay, are you going?
You done?
Yeah, it's nuts
Okay.
for sure out here in the million weather.
It's hot out here.
Alright, we're going inside.
Yeah, content control and you're Cisco and Ebert. Okay. Hey guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the up hearts. Appreciate it. Okay. You know what time it is. It's time for Jedi Rich's 30-second workout. So just grab yourself a pair of numchucks. If you don't have those, or those aren't legal where you're at, then I don't know, a broomstick, maybe, a baton, something. Get the force flowing through your arms, and then do a little dance. That's all you gotta do. Woo. I don't know, man. Content Total's talking a lot of crap, but you know. What would you place the odds on those two if they were going to do a wrestling contest? It's actually not that hot. It's pretty nice. With this breeze, it's pretty nice. I don't mind it. Not one bit. Not one bit, Sherlock. Oh yeah. What's happened is right now there's a cloud layer coming in. So I honestly couldn't be happier. Hey man, listen, if you think seeing has to do with your eyes when you're your age, you'd be surprised the sort of shit that flies through a retirement community without having to see any or say anything. You'll see. You know, it's a Jedi trick. Keep the brain active left and right, you know. Gotta do something with your left and right hands. Come on. Welcome. Yeah, okay, we don't do that sort of thing. You know. But man, these dandelions are going nuts back here. These things can be dangerous. You have to be trained properly. You have to have the right sort of vibe, I guess. I wouldn't mess with Joy. I mean, she is a Jedi. I find it best just to have her on my good side. So far, it's worked out. It's worked out pretty good for the last 13 years. You know, yeah. If I were to ever make her mad, I don't know if that would be something I'd want to do. Looks like Phoenix. It's hot today. Are you in Phoenix? Yeah, man. Actually, honestly, the weather here. Hey, thanks for hitting the likes, guys, and subscribe and tappity tap, whatever whatever you guys like to do. Yeah, man. The weather here is actually unseasonably not. I mean, it's July and it's okay. It's hot. It's like 100 degrees, but man, it's been like hotter and more miserable. Oh, did I tell you guys I got tagged by a scorpion? Did I mention that to you? That's right. Boom. But the weird thing is, Scooters, I'm glad you're here, is that you see a long time ago, like 20 years ago, so I had a incident on a motorcycle, and I hurt my foot. And anyways, I think I cracked it. Anyways, it's been my leg was numb, and anyways, my foot was numb. And a lot of people would comment on my limp. And it wasn't like I couldn't walk, but it was just like it's like I would be lazy. I had to think about it. But now, ever since I got stung by that scorpion, which zapped it, man, it hurt. It was like this venom, and I could just feel the venom going in. And I'm wondering, like scorpion venom, I mean, could that be something that could be used to repair some sort of nerve damage? Question number one. Question number two, if it is nerve damage, could that have been something that I could have repaired by some sort of surgery or by putting a cast on 20 years ago? Because, man, I'm telling you, like I know I fucked up my foot and they said it was cracked after the x-ray, but I was like, man, it looked like a splinter. What I'm asking is, I know I've done some pretty stupid things, but by signing that waiver and walking out of there, hey, Sugar Skull, listen. You think I'm tagged? You've only been here for a year. I mean, you're just learning. We are regularly tagged. I mean, that's how it improves. I mean, and anybody. I mean, if you're around us, you're gonna get tagged. I told you. I just heard of a woman that was stung by a whole bunch of bees and it cured her Lyme disease. I mean, it could be possible, huh? All right, man. Well, listen. I'm gonna write a song. So I'm gonna write a song about how like organic beef and scorpion venom is what the wrestlers eat on the range. You think you're badass? Shit, man. We eat organic beef and we drink scorpion venom. I like it. Hey guys, do me a favor. Hit the likes. Hit the likes for me. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, that's kind of why I'm documenting it. I mean, I'm telling you, you think I didn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you think actually, but maybe you forgot that this whole thing is an experiment. And you forgot that my whole college, like my background is science. I mean, I have a Bachelor of Science, biology. And so my mind naturally works towards experimentation, of course, and logic, because biology is very logical. Am I right? There's not a lot of emotion, not a lot of emotion in the dichotomy of a plant. It is. But yeah, man, I think that if you were to have someone who's severely overweight and you put them on an all organic beef diet, and if they had any sort of ailments, you injected them with scorpion venom, which hasn't been tested fully yet. So I don't know if you want to do that yet. But the organic beef, I've done pretty extensive research on that one. But I think that add in some broccoli or add in some kale. I like a little garlic in it. But yeah, so like do like some organic beef along with some kale or organic chicken or whatever, and throw in some kale, and I think that'll satisfy your concern that you're not getting the full nutrients by cutting out all vegetables. So yeah, so I'm saying do like a pound of kale a day as well. I think that's perfectly. This is pretty much the same thing we do, except minus the kale. Kale has oxalates. Oh, geez. Okay, well, let's get maybe not the kale. How about broccoli? Greens. Okay, how about some cauliflower? Whatever. I don't think some of these nasty vegetables, the dry vegetables, the ones that you know what I'm talking about, and you eat them kind of raw. I think that could provide some for the people that are really concerned about not getting nutrients. Eat some cauliflower. Eat some broccoli, eat some leafy greens, sans kale. Apparently it causes kidney stones and cataracts. Who knew? It probably caused it in one person though. I mean, that's the thing. You got to look into this. Because if it just caused it in one person and they made a big stink about it, or is it a general thing? That's what I want to know. I love kale. I used to do kale shakes. Man, I'm telling you, it's weird. I had this sting. I got the sting on my foot. I got stung by a scorpion. Hit the likes, please. And what happened next was now my foot. It feels like I have like a Band-Aid on. It's like I feel like because and it's like tingling. You know, well, the tingling's kind of gone away. Not like a bad tingling, not like a sting tingling, like the kind of tingling you get when you start to get feeling back in your foot after it's been asleep. Do you know that kind of? I'm sorry. There's just this huge. It has to be at least a 7-foot span. It's a vulture. It's got one of them red heads, but it was huge. I mean, it's too fast for me to turn the camera around. Sorry, guys. But it was right there. And now it's over the valley. Neuropathy. My wife's listen, KI77. I've heard about it. People are sending me screen caps of stuff you send in other people's things. Not about me. About things you write about other people. I don't know. Just so you know, you're getting tagged by Jedi. Like, I don't even know who you are. But just so you know, it's not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. The fact that she's feeling all this love for Gloria is hardly a breakdown. And that she should be, if anything, you should be saying, oh my gosh, great job. I mean, not like saying that having a mental breakdown and condemning her to a mental institution for feeling. I mean, my goodness. What sort of society do you want to live in where someone starts to feel love for their mother-in-law who they hated or they're angry at, or I don't know if she ever hated her, but she was mad at, and now suddenly feels love, like it's a Wonderful Life or the Grinch. I mean, would you put the Grinch in a mental institution? You probably would. You'd probably be like, Grinch, what are you doing? You can't be buying gifts for the entire town. Are you insane? I mean, you're having a mental breakdown, bro. Grinch, you need to go to a hospital. Stop thinking that you got to be nice to people. That's insane. And Jimmy Stewart, I don't know what you're thinking. But you did not see any ghosts, and you need to, I don't know what you were doing out there when you left the house, but clearly you did something that you feel guilty about. That's why. What the hell's wrong with you, man? She's having a breakthrough, gringo. Oh, bro, if your OCD's tripping, listen. Okay, you want to talk about tags? Jedi Sugar Skull. You want to talk, like, yeah, Joy is the ultimate tag, and she will tell you, like, this place, she's like military clean. I mean, she could make a cave. We lived outside, and it was cleaner than this place. So, yeah, she got tagged. She had to come here. And now, you know, she's I think that she's done very well to adjust just with her OCD. But anyways, if this is bothering you, bro, I don't know. I might need to put a viewer discretion. Might trigger your OCD. Hey, J-Rock. Good job, Joy. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, I mean, I always ask her. I'm like, hey, you know, do you want me to post? She goes, yeah. She wants to be documented. I mean, look, you guys, like she said, you guys are whether you guys like it or not, you become her group therapy, her family, so to speak. Her family that's not her family. Like if you had a support group that was AA, or you went somewhere. You had a veterans group where you got together and talked about stuff, and you shared your deepest secrets with nobody else, not even your family, but you shared them with this group. That's what Joy did with you guys publicly. No, but seriously though, so she views you guys as like that's like this is like her therapy or family. So, and this isn't a new thing for a lot of you guys who are freaking. Oh my god, Dude, this is not new. I mean, for the guys who've been here for 5 years, watching us for the last 5 years, know that this is part of the process. I mean, you should have seen her after the Raiders. You guys think you guys were mean? I mean, come on. You guys are a bunch of, I mean, no offense, but, you know, I mean, this is YouTube. I mean, this was over on X, man, where they have like basically no rules, no boundaries, especially back then. And they really, this was before COVID, so they really made her feel bad, and she just wanted to do something fun, and she thought she did something fun, and it was, anyways. Point is, it was like 1 million people. It was like a lot more people coming at her there, so a lot different situation. The old heavy rich, really, because you know I'm not. Just so you know, Scoot, I'm not really on the strict diet. I'm like eating Nathan's hot dogs. You know, I had some granola a couple days ago. I've been kind of bouncing around, you know. You know, and you can see it. I mean, I'm not like model shape, but then again, I don't have to be a model. You know. Rich, see a video of you guys living in a cave? We have very few videos because it was 2017, and part of. I understand how it works. I understand you need a computer and you need like a bunch of mega space. But my thing was that things were going mobile. Like in 2016, it was like I realized like this camera here was a pretty good camera, but they only had like 128, maybe not even 128 megabytes when we were at the cave. I think we had a red iPhone 7, and I would have got whatever the biggest you could have got on an iPhone 7 was. So, and Joy will correct me, it might have been a 6, but it was I think it was the iPhone 7. And they were talking about how they were going to skip, like, they were going from the iPhone 7, did they do the 8 and then they skipped the 9 and went right to the X? Anyways, that was a big conversation back then. Point is that I think it was only, we had there's very limited space on the iPhone as far as videos. Now, as far as iCloud, I think I had the iCloud going. Anyways, we have some video, just not a lot of video. And mostly because we live streamed it. And we live streamed it on a platform that went away. We live streamed it on Periscope. And Periscope was purchased by X, which is what led us to do the Raider Nation Anthem on X, but then Periscope went away. And so all those videos and all those streams went away. And the other thing that Joy reminded me was, back then, Periscope would only host, they would only host the last 100 live streams you did. So we were live streaming since 2016. So as we kept going, the old live streams would drop off anyways. So it was not the best. It was not the best plan, but we do have some. We have some where we were strategically going up to the cave. And one of the videos is where we, I don't know what I was doing, but we were kind of thinking I was going to document it. I was going to make it kind of a movie. I don't know. It's getting the idea we could kind of do some stuff. And part of it was with this live streaming thing. And so anyway, so I videoed myself like driving the Jaguar off road, like we're gonna go to a way desolate place. I don't know. It was just kind of imaginary at the time. I was just really I was just kind of rolling with it, But then little things would start to happen. It's like, holy shit, that was some real Jedi stuff that just happened. And it just kept happening repeatedly, and we started calling them winks of the universe. And then we learned about tags, and we learned about blah, 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 blah. And then, I disarmed a guy with an AR-15, and we met Dr. Robert, and this isn't in chronological order, but it just kind of went on and on. And we came back from the cave, and we came back, and all of a sudden my hair started growing longer. I'm not kidding. Pretty crazy. Anyways, goes on and on and on. Hey, Scott. Hey, how's it going all the way across the pond? Good to hear from you. Brooke got a week ban from YouTube? No way. For what? Hey, what's up, Brazil? Danielle, Felipe, Pedro, Colho. Danielle, Felipe, Perida, Colo. Who's Brooke and what happened? Come on, man. I want to know. Hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes. Hey, Howards. Welcome back, buddy. Hi, DMD. Handling the Howards, I got stung by a scorpion last night. Thank you guys. We're almost to 100. We're getting 100 likes today. I know, we kind of started off a little down. It was, Joy kicked off the stream. She's not having, look, you guys keep saying you're worried about her. See, I'd be worried more if she never felt like this. If she never goes, oh shit. Maybe I was a little too harsh. Like, holy cow, I'd be more worried if that happened. I'm grateful. I mean, it might be scary to see someone having feelings because we're not taught not to show them. But, I mean, as far as I know, it's not a violation to show someone expressing their feelings, right? As long as it's not like hate speech or anything, right? I don't know what the black fatigue is, bro. Is that like black plague? Who is Brooke? Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, who is Brooke? Okay, you guys. I love Brooke. Okay. Enough. Slavery did not end. What are you talking about, man? That's why Jedi are still here. We got it. There's places all over the universe we have to go. We have to go visit. Her channel's called Breezy Briefs with Brooks. You guys all came from over there? That's pretty funny. Joy will not do the ice bucket challenge. That's not true. Caveat, do not false advertise. Do not false advertise. But maybe, I think this is what Matthew is talking about. Maybe Matthew is talking about, maybe I should fix my barbecue that's sitting over there. Oh, man. I was here before I discovered her rich. Okay, guys, I'm about ready for dinner. Are you guys ready for dinner? Ruggins, we've got a situation. The roofers over there stopped midway during the day because it got too hot. Yeah, let's have some burgers and some briefs. All right. I think Joy did a great job streaming today. She was just showing her emotions. For those of you that are concerned, thank you. But no, I think that things are really good. Hey! What you listening to? So we got a new bed for Gloria coming here. Yeah, queen size, and it's going to be an adjustable. So you can either... Yeah, I might put it here if you want to sit and watch TV over here, because it'll be an adjustable. Whatever, but yeah, it's going to be, yeah. So that should be here probably next week. Hi, babe. Great job today.
Oh, did you end it?
No, not yet.
Oh, you guys. Yeah. Man, you were out there a long time and then
You know, it really wasn't that bad. I was just commenting on that, you know.
Well, when you're in the shade, it's not bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, and there's a cloud. There's some clouds out there right now, so it's actually not terrible.
I was wondering tonight, your foot is still hurting, right? Because I was thinking, then you could go to Albertsons and then not have to go in the morning.
Would you like? Yeah, we could do that. Sure. No, I don't know. Not usually. But we check. Let me check. Sure.
Went tonight, grabbed it because we still have 2 pounds.
Okay.
And they don't have anything except.
Can I do one? And then I'll...
Yeah, I actually haven't even.
Oh, do yours then. I'll be right back.
You can do this first.
No.
No, you do it first.
No.
I was doing my laundry, so come over here. No, because you're running around.
No, I'm going to end this anyways. You finish it up over there. I'm going in here. Hey now. Oh. All right. Great streaming, guys. Okay. Joy's an awesome cheerleader. She was a cheerleader in high school, and she's also just like really encouraging. Like when you're playing music or do anything, and so she really helped me with my music. If I would have known her, like when I'm just telling you, like she really improved my life, and she improved my sister's life, and now she's gonna make Gloria's life even better. So I'm super excited about that. Can you bring over my white glasses when you get a chance? Am I wearing my white glasses? Good, thank you. Yeah! Randy!
I'm thinking, not right now, but at some point we go get the shopping done tomorrow. I want to either wash the car in the morning or go to the pool.
Let's do a wash the car in the morning.
Wash the car in the morning before it gets too hot. And then maybe even try to go to the pool tomorrow.
Okay, pool tomorrow? What's the plan? Tell us.
Well, we're going to wash the car in the morning. And we're maybe going to try to go to the pool with everybody. Like, everybody go. We all go to the pool with Gloria.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. So we're going to try that tomorrow. Thursday. So that's the plan. It's a plan. So I was thinking, if we get the shopping done at night, we wanted to worry about that in the morning. Because that always takes up a big portion in the morning. Rather than getting the food and all that. So we'll be done. And then we can just wash the car, blog, and go to the pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come do a bong hit?
Yeah, I'll come do one and I'll come say goodnight to you guys. Okay? We're going to do one last rock and roll. I'm just going to be right back. You know what that is? It's my theme song. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Be right back. I'm gonna put the starting thing on while I do my thing. Be right back. We care a lot. Hell yeah, we care a lot, guys. Yo. Okay. What's going on? Let Joy talk? Joy is done talking. She talked for the first 2 hours. She's done. She's done. She's done. Joama, yeah, buddy. What's going on? How's life? Lizzie Tish, 1 year. Man, I gotta get some cool little things for the 1 year people. Vitality Circle, hell yeah. Yes. Lizzie Tish, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Love it. By the way, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the likes. Oh my gosh. Absolutely fantastic, you guys. Fantastic. Stinking fantastic. You guys are doing great today. Man, awesome. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to do a car wash. Okay, so we might do a car wash in the morning, or if we're not going to do a car wash in the morning, what we'll do instead is we will do a, we'll go to the pool. So one of the two. Hi, McIntyre. It's hard out here. It is hard out here for a Jedi man. You get it. All right. Tell you, man, Scorpion venom. That might be the new thing. Although I did have my tingling feeling, I can't really feel the surface of my skin still. So not 100% cure, not 100% cure by any means. Rich, do you have the ability to listen to the Las Vegas repeaters? I'll hijack one and give you a shout out. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I just have a scanner. I just got one of these little home patrols, from Uniden. It just kind of scans the local whatever the digital stuff is. It doesn't. Cops most places in like Republican places have all gone encrypted. Call Joe Rogan. Yeah, tell him my story. Yeah. I don't have his new number. Do you happen to have his new number? I got his old number, but it just goes to some lady named Cecilia, and I think she's like a housekeeper in East Los Angeles. But if you have his new number, I'd love to give Joe a call. I can tweet him? Sure. You know what's funny? I think he used to have a it's funny because back blah 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 before the cave, and we were doing like social media stuff, and we were just kind of like, there was a guy, I think we had him on, and this is back when like Twitter you get reach anybody, and I think he literally was like, I think he was Joe Rogan's news editor or whatever the guy is that kind of picks the guests, and he was just putting stuff up there, and I didn't really have anything, but I was just like following him and just kind of like, because we weren't quite, we'd not done the cave yet. We were just kind of like, what is all this shit? And I remember writing something to him. He wrote me back, and I was like, well, that's like man, if I had something to say, because I hadn't even done the diet yet, so I said, man, if I ever get something to say, I could really use this. But sure enough, I think he did something like he was doing it like the way we do it. We're like, it's IRL, like, oh my God, I'm getting in a fight with my girlfriend now. It's like, and then suddenly you realize, shit, I can't just be posting this shit out here if I'm working for Joe Rogan. And I think he changed. I'd have to look through my list, but I can't remember his name at all. This is like 2016. 9 years ago, can you imagine? Maybe 2017. Hey, Randy's Grift. What's going on, buddy? May your nervous system just automatically, naturally slide into your... Thanks, Keith. Shit, hell yeah. Right on, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. 100%. David Berry, Sports Highlights, 100%. Happy Wednesday. By the way, how are the Mets doing today? Thank you, MILF. Randy. Dark Uncle. Dark Uncle. You're starting to turn into the guy that you don't want to invite to like your parties because like you're going to scare all the girls away. I'm just saying. The Mets did win yesterday. I know. We were watching this, and then remember they're losing, and Joy stopped. Yeah, and Joy stopped watching the game. She's like, they never win when it's true. They've been on winning streak, and then they were losing, and then she stopped streaming, went to go watch the game. Then they started winning, and then they won. She can't care about Gloria and watch the game at the same time. I know, it'd be impossible to be a baseball fan and love your mother-in-law. What are you thinking? This isn't America. Don Lemon! It's blacked out. And no, that's not a Don Lemon joke. It was blacked out is why we can't watch it today. Otherwise we would be watching it. They 100% won because of Joy. I mean, she's pretty damn lucky. Joy is a fair weather fan? You mean she likes weather that is fair, or she likes fairs about weather? But whatever you wrote is not what you were trying to say. It's one of the two things I just said. but I'm just kidding. Of course it's right. Anderson Cooper calls and says, Happy Mother's. Well, hello, Anderson Cooper. Shit, so we got Anderson Cooper's number. We got Don Lemon and Joe Rogan's phone number. Jeez, man. We're quite the foursome. We should go golfing, all four of us. Do any of us golf? Wouldn't it be funny if none of us golfed and all of us went golfing and Jedi Rich? Would you guys watch it? Would you guys watch me golf with Joe Rogan? What did Joy do for the Mets? I think she just brings them good luck. Hey, Nightbot. Thank you. Love ya. There's Cosmic Kimmy. Long time no see, Cosmic. How are you, baby? It's been a wild ride. It's been a wild year, man. Thanks for everything. RB, good sense of humor. Do I? Huh. Because I usually laugh at things that no one thinks is funny. Like, that would be like, okay. They'd be like, dude, that's not funny. Like, I'm like laughing. I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, but they're like, it's not funny. And so I don't know. I always thought that maybe I didn't have a sense of humor. Maybe there's something diabolical about me. But thank you. Did anyone even watch Ozzy's Farewell? Man, I tried to. I saw a couple clips of that. It did not give me hope. Let's put it that way. Seeing the Ozman being lifted on the stage in a wheelchair. I mean, let's put it this way. It was much more eventful for me to get stung by a scorpion. Hey, Doodle, let's wrestle, buddy. Autistic. What platform was that on? Which one are we talking about now? I think I got lost. What has happened to Joy? Is she okay? I know. Like her walls are breaking down. What the hell? We definitely should institutionalize her or something because she's starting to feel her feelings. Don't feel feelings. Don't feel feelings. It might make you want to quit your job. Don't feel them. Feelings. No, she did not do shrooms. You know, these things can be achieved, including psychedelics, can be achieved without any actual drugs. You can, these are just things that just get released into your brain, that releases things in your brain that aren't actually there. So, through the right process, through the right therapy, you guys were all saying Joy should seek therapy. Well, what the hell do you think coming online, telling her darkest secrets to everybody, all you guys that have been talking to her for the last year, would do to a person? I mean, what do you think therapy is? I mean, it's literally, this is like therapy times 1,000. I mean, it was like really super intense because it was all the time, and she would get mad. She goes, I don't feel like sharing my life with them right now, and it was like that intense for her. So yeah, it's a real thing, and we documented it. So not because like it was like, oh, here's something I'm like observing. No, we documented it because the documentation is the therapy. And then, weirdly enough, it's like someone else out there, probably one person might get the idea, shit, maybe I'll start doing that. Because when we were first doing this, you can go back and look at our old videos where we were like first documenting like 3 years ago, you get like 100 views. Go back and take a look. You'll see. Oh. Hi, Fish Guru. Good afternoon. How are you today? Oh, hey, we broke 110 likes. Sweet. Outstanding day, you guys. Outstanding day. Thank you so much. We're doing good. Joy is doing good. Joy, how are you feeling? Each day, Joy is feeling better, is what Joy just said. And each day she wants things to be better for everybody. She's got this sort of like, I don't know, good vibe. Anyways, it's good. It's all positive. I'm happy. Thank you guys for hitting like. Listen, I'm going to get my dinner. And we will be on tomorrow. And we'll probably do the car wash. We got to wash the car by hand because of the injury it has. So thank you guys for hitting the likes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll do it first thing. Good night, Haley the Howard. Thank you for stopping in. Hey, good to see you, Cosmic Kimmy, again. Thank you, by the way, for all the support over the year. Jim won't be with me for too many more years. Oh, I'm sorry, Randy's Grift. Hi, Brazil. Okay, good night, Brazil. We'll see you guys tomorrow, right? Same time, same place? No, not the same time. Sorry. Not the same time. Not even really the same place. I mean, that didn't really apply on social media. Anyways, we'll see you guys. Joy bumped it. You didn't hear about that? Like 2 months ago. Joy like bumped into like a garbage. Like these have these. Anyway, she hit basically this pole. It's a cement thing that. Oh yeah, the cement thing that surrounds. I wasn't with her. The cement thing that surrounds the dumpster, and when she was pulling out or something, it was at like a apartment complex, or I don't know where she was at, but she was backing up and hit that, and just dinged the side of it, just dinged it, and broke the light. Everything still works, but you can't take it through a car wash because it's it's broken, and but it's. It was like $5,500 worth of damage. So we're like, doesn't look the best, but it's still functional. We have other things that $5,000 could go to right now, if we even had it. But we figure out a way. We finance or do something. Well, Cosmic Kimmy, Joy says she does it because, when she's bawling, she's like, and I'm like, she's like, film me. And like later she says, I want you to film me because if there's somebody else out there that has a beef with their mother-in-law or a beef with their own parents or somebody that's elderly, like, get over it is what she's trying to say. Like, oh my gosh, are you crazy? It's like get over it before it's too late is why she wants to do it, because once it's over, it's over. It's like you can't go back. And so that's kind of like Joy was just kind of having this epiphany, and then she wanted to document it. She wanted to say here. So which is fine for me because it's like, it's like it I don't know. It's hard, but it's you know what I mean. You love big women. Thank you. But I hate to disappoint you, but I am a male. But I am big. But thank you. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to be thin. I'm trying to be smaller. I mean, I don't know. Well, whatever. That's whatever. I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. I love you too, bro. I don't know why I have to analyze everything. I've given my mother-in-law chance after chance, and she keeps breaking them. I know. I don't know what to say. See? Okay, so other people do have problems. Anyways. But it's one of those things. One of those things. But maybe she has a lot longer to live than Gloria. You don't have to like each other, disrespect each other. Yeah, well, when you live with each other, it makes it a lot easier if you like each other, if you get along. So that's been kind of like our tag that we've been blessed with. But hey guys, listen. I'm just like Joy. I see her something, relief stuff. Go through. I know. And the thing about Joy is that she's just she does a lot for a lot of people, but at the end of the day, I think that she'll always be sad. Like, she's like forever sad because like her mom's gone, and well, her dad, is like with this guy. I don't know, doesn't talk to her because, I mean, they could use me as an excuse, but they weren't really talking that much before I got there. I mean, I think she got kicked out already. So, did you ever wash the soup out of your hair? No, I didn't. What I did was I clipped it out, and I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I sent it to the Smithsonian Institute, where it will be analyzed by doctors about 1,500 years from now, because they're going to put it in a time capsule. They contact me. I mean, I donated. What am I supposed to do, mothers? I feel for Joy, though I've lost my parents very young. I know it's a very interesting thing to go through. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, she said for the first time, because I was explaining to her what it felt like to feel regret and to wish that you could go back and do things differently. And we've had this conversation, you and I. And I was like, man, there are so many things I would do differently. And like, I would, like, for one thing, like, like I don't work now and everyone says get a job. I would have done this like back when like earlier than now, way earlier. Like 5 years earlier, and done this with my dad, I mean, that's what I should have done. Unfortunately, I waited till after. And then it wasn't until like almost 10 years later, I was like, hey man, things started to kind of click. So, what's up, Busa? Long time no see, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here, man. What do you think about censorship in Brazil? I gotta look into that, man. I don't know. Do you want my personal opinion on the affairs of the world? Sure, I'll give them to you. What do you think's happening? What do you think's going on with this Trump guy? What the hell? Come on, you can't tell me the Republicans are stoked on this shit. The only ones that are stoked are his friends that are super wealthy, because he's figured out a way that they're all going to benefit. But you can't be telling me you're stoked on all these tariffs. There's no way. All right. And by the way, whatever happened to this wall he was talking about he was going to build? Remember that? And like it was going to get paid for by another country? But instead what we're doing is spending a ton of money here. Okay, you know how like people complain like the president never really does anything and they just kind of sit there and just like, oh, nothing ever really gets done. Yeah, that was for a reason, man. You don't want like one dude calling all these shots and doing all this shit. Changing everything. I mean, Gloria's gonna lose her medical insurance. It's not that she's gonna lose it. That's not the bad thing. It's that she's gonna lose it so that it can go in like a bunch of like Trump's friends' accounts. But listen, that's just one side of the story. There's another side of the story too that maybe he's doing a lot of really good things in the world. So, I mean, it seems like he got offered the Nobel Peace Prize. So, you know, I mean, they don't just like nominate a nobody for that. So. Hi, Sandra. Thank you. This is Trigger Man's theme song. Okay, tell me every time I've lost my insurance. Listen, I don't want to alienate anybody, but you know, I mean, let's put it this way. The more education you have about history, the less trust a person has in the government. It's like a perfectly linear equation. Now, I'm just quoting Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk, because he was about as close as you could get. You know, I mean, a dude don't flip like that just because, like, you know, they threw his electronic cars out of the big beautiful bill. Isn't that what they call soccer? Hotel California. I don't know if I know how to remember it. Okay. I have to change the tune. I have to change the Otherwise, I can't get the flare. Hey guys. Hey, love you. Nah. I want to go to the store. Didn't you want to go? Thanks, hon. Thanks, Doodle. You know, I appreciate that. I'm on Nevada PP scanner frequency. I know it's not exactly right, but it's close enough. If you scroll in your live, you'll see these young kids are just shredding the guitar. What do you mean? Now you're getting the guitar kids playing? I know, man. Could be Gloria's room in her home instead of 60-year-old. Oh, this room? You want to put? This is where I got stung with a scorpion last night. You want to put her in the laundry room?
How was your foot?
Feeling better, thanks.
Are you know what it is?
Yeah. Oh, no. Winding her down. Kind of. Okay, yeah, I gotta go eat those. Okay, my fellow friends. Hey, Joy, we see you creeping. I know. I got to go have my dinner, she says. And then she wants to watch a movie.
Yeah. You said you wanted to, so we could go tomorrow, but
Maybe tomorrow.
yeah, we'll go tomorrow. There's no reason to go tonight, except for that. We'll deal with it. I'll go.
Can't we deal with it in the morning? I'll deal with it in the morning.
We'll deal with it.
Yeah. Everyone's serious. Say hi.
We're gonna just watch a movie and go to bed. Really, we'll deal with the food in the morning.
All right, guys.
Yeah, but I feel like going out. It's too hot.
It's really hot out, you guys. Yeah.
Turn me up a little. Yeah, turn it up and talk loud. Little do you know, you're gonna hear this one. Sun shining. Yo.
I don't hate players. I love the game. I'm a shot clock, way above the game.
Be point blank with you, the game.
I got all this work on me. I ain't come for play.
You can show the little shorties how you pump and think.
The dog.
Not to death. I'm not impressed. I'm not amused. I'm not confused. I'm not to do. I'm a grown man business. I'm not in school. Put your hand down, youngin'. This is not for you.
On my jail, my beats with the Kanye, yo.
Your name on the marquee, your name off the payroll. Style fresh
Like I'm still a Dayo, and it's been like that since the day-yo.
On more time than a Rollie or Seiko.
Step on deck, your neck, or do what I say so. Get up or get out, get down or lay low.
You're standing in the shadow. Open gem, I am black. Richer, crisper, stronger reception, a sharper picture. Revolve around God and evolve with Jedis. These elements I perform my scripture. I make Jedi rich, classic modern figure. Oakland.
It don't matter if you holler or whisper. Coming through clear, cause I'm right here with you. Ain't got a head of the slang, I gotta get you. Yo, brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers.
The brothers, the leavers, the daughters, believers, the stayers, the quitters, the bitches, the Jedis, the rapper gorillas, the gather civilians.
All gonna feel it from the first to the million.
Extra
Ordinary and plain.
Walk 1,000 paces a night ahead of the
gang. By the time you get where I'm standing,
I'll be gone. Y'all make moves, but I just move on.
When I move in, y'all must move along.